you'll look at the stock photo and be like, yes, and then you get it and you're like, no, she is a yes. Hi there to all of my wig friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki, and if this is your very first time ever being here, you're definitely in for a treat because I bring you lots of wig reviews, and not only that, I bring you the new drops, the oldies but goodies, and all those ones that are kind of in between. Don't really know how else to classify. In addition to that, I have some other wig related content I'm working on, so if that is your thing, you're going to want to join the party and click that subscribe button. Make sure you click the little bell too, so that way you'll get notified and not miss any single one of my uploads. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I greatly do appreciate it. And I do mean that. That's why I say it. But for a wig review today, that's what I have. And this girl right here, I obviously don't do the installation on camera. I feel it's been done so many times before. I try to bring you something a little bit different, but yet I still tell you everything that you need to know, all those important details. And that's why I hope you will give me a thumbs up for liking this video. That would be so much appreciated. But if by some chance you don't like this video, you know, that's okay too. But if that happens to be the case, I would really appreciate it if you could kindly tell me why in the comments, so that way it's maybe something I can address and make a change of. But I also want to hear from you. So give me your respectful thoughts on this wig down in the comments. Let me know too if there's a wig you'd like me to review, since I do take requests. So that is my opening intro that I always do. So let's get on with it. All right, so I always show you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look. I know a lot of you like it when I do this. So today I am wearing the A Moment With You palette from Moira Beauty. I mean, look at how cute this packaging is. If I can even open it. There we go. I had it backwards. All right, there it is. So these are the shades. This is my first time ever using this palette too, so it was a lot of fun. I liked it, and it was very affordable too. All right, so the wig. All right, so today I have one from Bobbi Boss. Here is her stock card. She is in the style Lydia. She is an HD lace front from the Soft Curl collection. I have her in the color TT4/2722, and that's the same color that you see the stock card model wearing right there. On the bottom, they list the other colors that she is available in. I didn't count, but you can always pause and zoom in if you'd like to. I do want to point out that they don't say too much on here. Just says that she has a 4-inch deep parting space. She also has a Meta Fresh cap and a Flex Fit cap, but she does also have some baby hair, and she is heat safe. Now, I do also want to show you that on the back, they show you some of the other styles in this specific collection, and these two on the bottom, which is Marceline and Angelica. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait for those to drop. Cannot wait. She is heat safe to some degree, if I mentioned that already, and I picked her up from wigtypes for $34.96. So, voila, here she is. She is cuter than I thought. And what I really like too is that she looks like the stock card. I hate it when they don't. And she was one I thought I was going to have to play around with a lot to try to get to look like the stock card. But no, she is perfectly in place, just like you want her to be. I like this look. It's a little bit different than the redundant type of styles that we've seen a lot lately being dropped. So I think that's really cool. And she has some class to her. She's modern. She has some definition and style. And I like it. I definitely do. I love the layers. I think that is so cool too. Just the way she has this perfect swoop and curl over like this. It's really, really beautiful. She's very whimsical too with them. So this soft curl is really gorgeous. Perfect length, I think. I would probably put her at 18 inches, roughly, maybe 20 at the most. So perfect length, like I said. The layers are so nicely done. She's extremely lightweight, and this density. Yes, giving you that nod, like thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Looks very professional, like something that you definitely took a lot of time at the salon for. But it also looks like she's high maintenance. Like when you get up in the morning, you have to set your alarm at least 2.5 hours beforehand, just so you can spend that time styling your hair. That's what she's given me. But obviously she just plop on your head and didn't take much time to get ready, so nobody would know. They don't have to know. But this color I've never reviewed before. I think it's super gorgeous. Definitely love it. Just looking at the stock photo again, it does look a little bit different though. I don't know if you can really see it or not, but it almost looks like you can see more blonde in here. Even on the back you can notice it too. So I'm not getting that. It looks darker in real life than what you see on the stock photo. Here it looks like there's more of that 27 being seen. Not that I'm upset with it. I just kind of wish it was a little bit lighter, but I can get behind it. I definitely can. She does have that number 4 root. It's a little harsh, I'll be honest, but it is blended well, so I can't be too upset with it. You can see how it just kind of, excuse me, comes down, and then you have the main color blended in there, so it does look a little bit better that way. But I do, again, wish you could see more of those blonde tones that should be in here. Obviously, there's no 613 or anything, but it does look like, it looks like it's blonde from the stock photo is how I should put it. And you don't really see that here. So it just looks more like a 27 overall, but it's pretty. It's pretty. I do like it still. So just something to be aware of. But the luster is gorgeous. I always point out that because I do think it's an extremely important thing to talk about, because of course there is a difference between luster and shine. I know some people don't really think about that. Shine is literally shine. Luster is that healthy type of shine that you would expect. So she does have that, and it makes the color look more, you know, lustrous, literally. So that is what you want to see, and that's what I'm seeing here. She's not looking dull or overly shiny, which would look very wiggy, so I'm liking that. She is soft too. She doesn't have a lot of silkiness, but she has that soft coarseness to it, if that makes any sense. I should hope so. I wish we could have, you know, touch-o-vision, like so many people say, have smell-o-vision. I think touch-o-vision would be really appropriate at a time like this, but it feels really nice, and what I like about it too is it feels so super realistic. It feels like my real hair, and it feels healthy too, so very human hairish like. Human hairish like. I just make up words here, why not? That's what it takes, that's what it takes. But it feels really nice, and I do also think she's multicultural, meaning perfect for everybody. All right, let me show you what she looks like from the back. I think she looks cute down the back because then you have those layers just all coming together and giving you that beautiful feathered curly look. but she's one that I think would be better to the front because, as you can see, facing forward with all the hair to the back, it just, I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Sometimes you do need to pull the hair in the back. So I guess she would look good then, but I think she definitely is more of a style that is to the front. As I already mentioned, she looks high maintenance, right? But really in reality, she's not, since it doesn't take long to get her ready after you put her on. But not only that, she is really easy to comb through, and I'm only using my fingers. That's what I usually do about 98% of the time. But you can see she has those really nice soft waves that are super easy to comb through. So she's not really tangling all that much. There's, you know, a couple little tangles here and there, but they came out like that. So I think her length and everything really helps contribute to making that much easier. So she obviously won't get damaged quickly with having those ends looking frayed and stuff like that. So she will last you a lot longer, and therefore you'll get your money's worth. She also really isn't shedding much either, so I'm happy with that. But this style just bounces right back into place. You see that? I was a little worried about this here, but it's not a problem. And then of course she has this little swoop, and it's not really going in my eye. That was one thing I was concerned about, but she's staying there. She's staying there. So she's not hitting my falsies, which is always a problem. Usually I always have a problem with my falsies. My lashes naturally are like straight no matter what I do with curling them, so that's why they always look straight. I know you didn't really need to know that. I'm just making small talk. So, but yeah, she's not hitting it, so I don't have to worry about it disrupting my lash and being uncomfortable and all that stuff. So I do like the swoop that she has. I think that gives her a little bit more character and drama. But this is one of those styles I think you could wear for so many different occasions. She has that class to her, where I also think she's very executive-like, so perfect for the office and things like that. And her volume is nice too. So she has more body than volume. Of course, a lot of that has to do with the cut that she is and her density combined with it. So, yeah, I don't mind this at all. I really like it. But moving on to her parting space, she is left-sided. Once again, the swoop and everything. So I like this here. I think that helps make this whole hairline with the parting space look much more realistic, something you would expect to see for a style like this. And then you have the baby hairs here, so this all looks really good. But I'll show you the baby hair in a second. First of all, the parting space, I'll be honest, it's a little narrow. I think it could be opened up a bit more. I had a hard time actually getting my little brush in there that I have for my powder. So yeah, I think opening it up would probably be a good option. I obviously didn't do that yet because I wanted you to see how it is naturally. But once I got the powder in there, it was pretty easy to blend. So that wasn't too bad. And I like the little curve to it. So the depth is really good. It's just the width that I think could use a little work. I think opening it up more would make it just look a little bit more natural. But as I was saying, she does lay flat here, and then she has these baby hairs that are really long. Look at this. Look at these long baby hairs. Which I'm not mad at long baby hairs as long as they are done correctly. So hers I don't mind really, to be quite honest with you. I was a little scared at first, but I just am leaving them out like this, so it just kind of looks more like smaller or shorter layers. That's just what it looks like. It's not saying that's what it is. But this then I think looks much more natural. In my opinion, I think it does. So again, I would expect if you have a style like this, this is what it would look like naturally. So I do like that. She is not pre-plucked, so you're going to have some thicker edges here, some lift up unless you want to glue her down. But here's what we're working with. Trying to remember if any of this is baby hairs or my own. That's my own there, sorry. Couldn't tell until I pulled on it. But so your natural edges can be seen a little bit. That's always something to consider, but I don't think it matters with this style, to be quite honest with you. And then this here obviously is much thicker, and then you do have some of the baby hairs. This is the baby hair that comes with it, just kind of mixed in there, and the edges do curve around nicely. So I think it's a good shape and fit. And as I was saying, this style covers up those edges, so I'm not really concerned about it. Even if you are trying to, you know, futz with her a little bit to tidy her up or whatnot, you're not going to really notice those edges at all. So not really concerned at all with that. She does fit really comfortably, and the only thing I did have to do is apply some extra heat. Now, normally I do apply a little bit of heat just because the wig's been in a box for God knows how long. So the shape does get a little warped, and not only that, but everybody's head is shaped a little bit differently. So I typically will use this curling wand and run over the crown and everything just to mold it to the shape of my head and to get rid of any bumps that might be there. But she did have a little bit of a hump going on here that I had to spend a little extra time on. But other than that, as I said before, plop on your head, be done. Don't have to worry about it, since all these nice beautiful curls just come right where they're supposed to. So she does have that flex fit cap, so I think she is larger head friendly. And I'm very, very pleased with this wig. Aside from the color being just slightly off than what I was expecting, I'm not mad at this wig. Sometimes Bobbi Boss, you'll look at the stock photo and be like, yes. And then you get it and you're like, no. She is a yes. I like to have that happen. So I'm giving her the thumbs up. Highly recommend this unit. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm out in Wisconsin right now where we have sub-zero temperatures and 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and I'm going to go outside with this wig on. So wish me luck. But thanks guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to tell me your thoughts down below. Let me know if you already have her. I would like to know that. And please also be sure to let me know if you decide to go pick her up after watching this review. But that's all I have on Miss Lydia today. But thank you so much, and I will catch you next time in my next video. So until next time, bye-bye.